And why? For me and for you. God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world. Pause. Don't we deserve it? Yes. But God didn't send his Son into the world to condemn the world. God throughout history has executed people in condemnation for their sin. The offering of Jesus is different. Jesus came not to condemn, but so that the world through him might be saved. What would we be without the cross? Let me put it this way. When you look at the cross, metaphorically, or if it's an image you can look at and fix your mind on it, do you come away thinking, I must be really important to God? You ever heard that? I don't want to be negative here. I don't want to be critical. If you've shared that on Facebook or if you've made that statement, I'm not thinking about you in particular. And even then, I understand the meaning behind it. I don't know what you're trying to say, but it irks me, so I don't like to say it. And what I'm saying is, I don't like to talk about the crucifixion and say, I must be very valuable to God if he was willing to die for me. How important must I be if he's willing to die for me? That's the wrong perspective. And from God's perspective, you can make that argument, but we're not God. From our perspective, do not come away from the cross thinking highly of yourself. Come away from the cross thinking highly of Jesus. He's the one who went there. He's the one who suffered it. For me, a rank sinner who didn't deserve it, who should be thinking less of myself and more of him, none of self and all of him. He suffered that. If you want to think of yourself, let's look at Isaiah chapter 53. And let's think about ourselves. What does the old prophet say? He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And by his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. And the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. We have all gone our own way. We have all turned aside. We have gone into sin. We have done what was pleasurable to us. And as a consequence, he died instead of us. Do not come away from that thinking so highly of yourself. It was only because God's love and magnanimous nature is so much greater than our sins that he came and died us. For a totality world of lost sinners,